Deadwood is only home to about 1,300 people, but the Old West town is known around the world for its unique history. Now there's a new way people are keeping that history alive. KELOLAND's Sydney Thorson takes a look at the growing project known as the Ghost Murals.
Some are 80 years old, like this grain belt mural on the side of Madame Peacock's Beer and Bling.
I'm really impressed with how it turned out. It surprised me that I knew how to do that.
Other images date back more than a century. The ghost murals may look faded and rustic, but this artwork is actually brand new.
Erica Merchant, the artist of the mural that you see behind me here, says the entire project took about 2 days.
I just worked from a photo, a historical photo, and created a grid and stencils to go off of that historical photo.
The city's 3 other ghost murals include this one outside of Jacob's Brewhouse and Grocer. It's the most recently painted, however, it's also one of the oldest to be restored. It dates back about 125 years.
You know, I think adding these ghost murals back on the buildings makes the town look even more historic. There's something to that. It's amazing how many people stop here right where you're standing right now and take a picture of the side of the building because they love the ghost mural.
This building was once home to the J. Hattenbach grocery store, as you can see by the ghost painting. When Scott Jacobs and his family decided to open up shop, they wanted to keep the building's history alive by having a running grocery business alongside their restaurant.
I loved that we could bring back a piece of the history. It's 125 years old, and it just seemed like the perfect spot, and it's in a great location, not only on the building but within the town, and it was a nice addition.
The family appreciates the city of Deadwood's constant efforts to preserve history. In fact, the entire city is listed as a National Historic Landmark District.
They know the history, they don't want it to change, and that's what I think we align with so well with this town. You know, we're there with them. We support pretty much everything that they do to keep the historic preservation of Deadwood.
The mission of the Historic Preservation Office and the Commission is to protect our history, to promote it and preserve it.
Kevin KUCHENBECKER, the Historic Preservation Officer for the City of Deadwood, says the project started about 5 years ago. He noticed murals going up in other cities and decided Deadwood should use murals as another way to restore history of the old western town.
Through this program, not only are we recreating and restoring some of those ghost murals, but in exchange for the easement, the conservation easement, that'll be protected in perpetuity.
He says there are plans for more ghost murals next year. Eventually, KUCHENBECKER says as many as 16 buildings could feature the artwork.
So my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren have a chance to see what it was like at the turn of the last century or late 1800s.
And artists like Merchant are happy to help.
It's great to be a part of that historical dedication that the city is going for, so it was an honor and a challenge to try and do something like that.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sydney Thorson.
This mural project is spearheaded by Historic Deadwood and is funded through the city.